Happy Monday, everybody. And yes, happy President's Day. Okay, I was reading this excellent article that talked about alternative energy coming out of China. Whether you're calling green energy or alternative energy, this is wind turbines and solar. And, the EU has been pushing alternative energy big time, especially out of the leader of the EU, Germany. They've been really piping any fossil fuels they use, they're piping in from other countries so that they can kind of keep their hands clean from it. But they've also gotten rid of like nuclear energy, and they buy that from France. And they've been really pushing towards solar and wind technology. Turns out China is blowing them out of the dust. 4.5 times more alternative energy production coming out of China this last year than the EU combined. That was impressive. Here's the thing though, their coal plants blowing their own alternative energy away. They are unleashing coal because they need energy. They're going any way they can. They're also doing nuclear energy. But this article was just talking about alternative energy and coal. Their coal energy makes their alternative energy look like nothing in terms of the new coal plants they're putting up there, which gets back to one of Greg and my tenets with what's important in the economy, and that's energy. And actually, I think in the recent um, interviews, the new Secretary of the Treasury, Besant, was saying that we're not just in a race for. There were some Congress people saying we're in a race with China for clean energy, and that's clear in terms of their production of solar and wind. And Besant said, no, we're not in a race for clean energy. We're in a race for energy, period. And that's doubly clear now with China. They don't care where the energy comes from. They just need energy, massive energy. And you know what? It's not just China, it's the world. That's what makes the world turn. And so when it comes to coal, if you're one of our clients, you're invested in coal. It's a staple for human civilization. If you like the alternative energies, solar technology requires a lot of silver. There's a ton of silver in those solar panels, right? We're investing in that. Wind technology, steel, copper, tons of copper. We're invested in that. So this drives the point home. And actually, you can take, most hard commodities really boil down to energy. Whether you're talking about wood, which you can burn, turn into energy, oil, coal, how do you transport energy? Copper lines, aluminum lines, how do you support those copper lines? Steel poles takes a lot of energy to build steel, right? But those are also natural resources coming out of the earth. Or you've got the lumber poles holding up those wires, or you're transporting that coal on trains, on steel tracks. The trains are run with diesel fuel. The whole world runs on energy. And whether you're in good times or in bad, we still need energy. And at the pace of technology today and that consumption of energy, which goes back to China, why China is racing to create energy. They've got a massive population. They're trying to catch up with the Western world, the United States and the EU, and they're just in a race to create energy. And so are we. Well, as an investor, there's a lot of opportunity there. So I just thought it was interesting. Thought you guys would like to see it. And with that, you guys have a great week. Oh, if you like this video, click a thumbs up and subscribe if you can. Take care.